up next.
There's someone I care about very much. I've held back from declaring my love.
Little Dorrit dares to dream.
I wanted to ask your advice, Fanny.
On WA's behalf, we've asked our agencies to convince us that the West should become its own country.
Can you take Queensland with you as well?
To anyone watching in Queensland, we love you.
We put the good things in, so you wear the Gruen Transfer grin. The Gruen Transfer, 9 o'clock Wednesday, ABC 1. Tuesday.
Pay attention.
At 8:30, be fascinated by the history and traditions of the eternal city, Rome.
You would never order a cappuccino after a meal. If you do it, you're not a Roman.
Then at 9:30, more revelations.
I'm brilliant with Latin.
No, it's written in English, the elements.
That's Greatest Cities of the World and QI from 8:30 Tuesday, ABC 1.
It simply means delicious.
There were 7 blokes living in really close proximity. They had to get on.
This week at 7:30, revealed after almost a century, the inside account of Mawson's Antarctic expedition.
It brought them together when there was probably a bit of dissension in the hut. I think it's a very important record.
When I wake up in the morning, I would check Twitter and Facebook.
And social media, is it overtaking our daily lives? That's this week, 7:30.
Good evening. The Prime Minister says she welcomes an open debate over border security. The comment comes as Labor prepares to release its new policy on asylum seekers. Ms Gillard was meeting with Victoria's bushfire victims today. She's expected to unveil a firmer line on asylum seekers this week.
I'd like to sweep away any sense that people should close down any debate, including this debate, through a sense of self-censorship or political correctness.
It really is incumbent upon the new Prime Minister to solve this problem.
The debate was reignited as the 75th boat this year arrived at Christmas Island. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, mass burials have begun after the deadly oil tanker explosion. At least 230 people were killed and another 200 injured when the tanker overturned and exploded in the village of Sangay. More than 60 children are confirmed dead. Eyewitnesses say instead of fleeing, villagers ran towards the tanker to collect the leaking fuel. Doctors say the death toll will rise because of the severity of the injuries. It's Africa's 6th fuel tanker disaster in 4 years. 4 more diggers have been wounded in Afghanistan. The soldiers were travelling in Oruzgan province when an improvised bomb exploded yesterday. 2 of the soldiers suffered superficial wounds, while the other 2 are still receiving medical treatment. The casualties bring the number of wounded this year to 42, and last month was the deadliest of the war, with 5 diggers killed. Four Corners has spent a month on patrol with frontline troops. Tomorrow night's program will take a special look at the war effort. Australian doctors say thousands of lives could be saved with more regular bowel cancer screening. Researchers say the current program is not based on the best scientific evidence and goes against the federal government's own guidelines. They say cost-cutting is putting lives at risk.
Every year, about 4,000 people die of bowel cancer, and we could save about 1,000 of those lives if we had the proper program.
The Cancer Council is calling on both the federal government and the opposition to include an expanded screening program in their election promises. Rafael Nadal is gunning for his 2nd title on centre court at Wimbledon tonight. The Spaniard is taking on Czech Tomas Berdych in his 4th finals campaign. Berdych sent Swiss champion Roger Federer to a quarter-final defeat on Wednesday. And Serena Williams has cemented her place in Wimbledon history.